Hello everyone, it is the Stormy Dragon here, and today we are doing a video of where I redesign Rover, my mascot, for my channel and for my little studio or whatever the heck I'm trying to do with my life. So right now I am doing a little inspirational board where I just come up with some refs. We got his original concept and then we got some pictures of my favorite animals, or I don't really like roosters. I mean, they're cool, but they're not part of my favorites. Anyways, I am taking notes on what I want for his character and some laws that I want to follow. I want to make it so he belongs into a universe of one of my story ideas. I haven't revealed the story for reasons because it's still in early stages of development and stuff. But I want him to also belong in that world, so that way I'm not only using him as my mascot, but he's a character and he belongs somewhere. So it's like, oh, I'm using this character as a mascot instead of just my mascot. So I just thought that would be a cooler thing to do. So currently, I'm just diving right ahead, coming up with some different concepts, different versions of drawing him, playing with his shapes, the animal features I want to imply. I really want to imply that he's a canine based, heavily based. I really wanted to give him some antlers because I love antlers. I wanted to give him that rooster frill that he had since the beginning, so it's like a callback to his original design. I also really wanted to make it clear that it was a rooster frill going on because some people thought that it was a feather and a scales in the past, and I just want to make it very clear that it's not. I also wanted to implement a dinosaur that I thought was cute. I don't think at the final results I didn't go with the features I added based on that dinosaur, but it's okay. So yeah, right now I'm just coming up with different takes and concepts of him, and I just want to give a little note to any beginner or any, heck, even older artists and such, or character designers. When you character design, don't go with your first sketch. Do multiple sketches, multiple versions of that character where you push the shapes, change the features, go wild, because usually it's not your first take. Your first drawing of a character will probably not be used at all. I have this one character where I've done maybe 10 different drawing versions of him, and I still haven't officially settled on something. But for this, I chose, and I'm cleaning up the sketch. I really liked number 2 a lot. So now I'm moving on to the next stage where I'm kind of just taking it, copy pasting it, changing little things like giving him his tusks with no tusks, changing his rooster frill, whatever you call it, just to see if I like it anywhere else on his body. And now I'm doing claws instead of paws to give him more of a dinosaur or more dragon-like feel to him. Then as you can see, right now I'm just drawing a version with his mouth open of him with his little teeth at the bottom, his tusks, because I like those, but I need to see how they would feel and look with his head and his mouth playing with his mouth. So that's what I'm doing right now. I picked a design and I'm now playing with colorization. I first dived in, did the normal colorization, the original, so I can know what to change and what not to change. With his original colorization, there were some little beginner mistakes with characters of design, and that's like, you never want to make a character pure black or pure white because you can't really do anything with them. You can't really add light to them or shade them. It's very difficult, and it also kind of hurts the viewer's eyes. It makes it hard for them to recognize them. So I just changed those up. Again, it kind of implies to neon colors. His eyes were just too neon, so I couldn't really shade or lighten them the way I needed to. So those had to be dulled down a little bit. I did want him to stay true to his original colorization though, and as you can see right now, I'm just testing the waters, playing around a bit. I'm so glad I did not choose that green. But so I kind of found what I wanted with his markings and his colorization more. I wanted him to stay true to like a lot of his features just so that you guys could recognize him like, oh, that's still Rover. And I don't know if you could see, but you could see it now. I really wanted that brown for his rooster frill, but he just wasn't recognizable to me, so I kept it green, made it a little more grayish green. And now, as you can see, I'm going on to his character sheet, or character, I think this could be called a pose facial expression sheet, where I'm just playing around with the design that I made and really seeing if I can draw it. This isn't his character ref sheet, but it's just to feel around, see how he would look like if he was sad, angry. So I'm just drawing some poses and drawing some facial expressions of the character. In this video and stuff in the speed paint, you can see me that I actually kept the tusks. I really wanted to keep the tusks, but they did not make the final cuts because they didn't match the character. So this is where a lot of new character design artists go wrong, is you do not want to pick the coolest looking design for your character. You want to pick the best design for your character, which might make it seem like they're softer, or they might be rougher than you look, or it might not be the cool design. It might be something you consider to be ugly or something for the character. So I initially wanted them, but felt that it was too crowded with his antlers, his rooster frill, his ears, and the tusks. It was just too much, so I ended up taking those out, the tusks out. I also asked one of my professors, they suggested I take it out as well because those fangs made him look more rough when he was more of a lovable guy. So this is the final results. As you can see, I really like that brown, so I kept it in. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed yourselves, and please don't forget to like, comment, and share. You can subscribe if you want to, but you really don't have to. It's okay if you don't. Also, if you could watch some ads that pop up into my videos, that would really be helpful. I get paid if you do that, but please don't torture yourself. If it's over 5 minutes, don't bother. Also, I have a Patreon. If you pledge $2 a month, you get some rewards, and then the more you pledge, the more rewards you get. Anyways, thank you so much. I love you so much, but not in a weird way. Bye.